Their reward, a home tie against Manchester City, and the club decided this afternoon that that game will be played at Feetham's. Last night's match, of course, was switched to Middlesbrough's Riverside Stadium.
It was freezing and it was foggy, but for the Darlington players, last night's match was a fantastic experience. An FA Cup tie on a Premier League stage.
Yeah, it's been an interesting night. I mean, it's the first time I've played here, and it's nice to get back at some decent stadiums, and for a lot of the lads it's the first time they've played at places like this, so it's certainly exciting. And of course we had the added incentive of the draw for the next round, which was obviously a nice juicy tie.
Plenty of nice, juicy incidents to look back on as well. Although it was second division Burnley who took the advantage, former Middlesbrough striker Andy Payton beat Darlington keeper David Priest to open the scoring. It was an eventful return to Teesside for Payton into the second half, and he thought he'd got goal number 2, but it was ruled out for offside. His protests were penalised. The yellow card would prove costly. But the Burnley number 9 did open up a 2-goal gap just 3 minutes later, this time from the penalty spot. The challenge was by Craig Liddell, another ex-Boro player, and although the referee waved play on, his assistant flagged for the penalty. Payton wasn't protesting about this one, and he made it 2-0 from the spot. Burnley, it seemed, were on their way into the second round.
2-0 in front, were you thinking of Manchester City?
I don't think of anything. I was thinking about getting through the game and winning it. But unfortunately it didn't work out that way for us, thanks to Mr. Coddington.
Mr. Brian Coddington, I should explain, was the referee. And you sense that he won't be getting a Christmas card from Stan Turnant or from Andy Payton. That challenge on goalkeeper Priest earned the double goal scorer his second yellow card, and so a red. Burnley down to 10 men.
Well, we're extremely disappointed. I thought, managers aren't supposed to comment on referees. I certainly won't be paying a fine, but I would say that Mr. Coddington had an absolute nightmare of a match.
And from that moment on, Burnley had a nightmare too. Darlington's luck was changing, and another penalty gave them a way back into the game. Glenn Naylor brought to ground. Brian Atkinson with the Quakers first from the spot. 2-1, 10 minutes to go. And soon they were level. Sub Mario Dorner got the equaliser 4 minutes from time, and Darlington was still in the cup. Into stoppage time, it got even better. They were through to the second round. The winner came from an unlikely source. Mark Barnard hadn't scored for 2 years. What a time to end his famine. 3-2. Darlington now have a financial feast to look forward to. Live on television, Friday, December the 4th, against Manchester City.
In the end, I got the shout from the bench to keep pushing forward, and Mario's played me in and scored the winner, so what more do you want?
Felt good, did it?
Yeah, brilliant. Especially in this ground. It'd been nice to score it at Darlington, though. But I'd like to play here week in, week out.
Classic cup comeback, wasn't it? Manchester City now.
I assume it was exciting from up here. It wasn't so exciting down on that bench, by the way. And but at the end of the day, we're grateful for all the facilities given to us, and we've responded by giving the result back to Darlington Football Club. So we have to thank Middlesbrough a little bit for that as well, no question.
And Manchester City next, dream time.
You keep hitting me with that, but unfortunately I'm going to be one of these dour managers. And
you're there now, though.
I know we're there. We've got them, and I'll think about that. But we have to get 3 points in the bag, because don't let me kid you, this football club will never get to the FA Cup final. And I know if we get through a round, another one, that's magnificent. But it's very rare that a team in the third division goes all the way to the cup final. But it's important for this football club to get up a division. And that's my major concern, because I know how important it is for the club. And that's what I've got to concentrate on, and get these lads back down to earth and get on with the Cambridge game and try and get 3 points.
Well done to Darlington.